Our tip of the week this week is for all you landlords out there, you have to adjust your rental rate expectations. And what do we mean by that? We mean that rental rates are really, really softening right now. So you have to adjust your expectations. We're not going to get the rents that we got 6 months, a year and a half ago.
Yeah, and the main reason why this is happening is the purpose-built rentals are coming on the market. We're seeing hundreds, if not into the thousands, of rental properties coming onto the market. There's up to 8,000 rentals in Calgary. And so that is softening the market. And Tim, when was that boom? Like, when did rental rates go right up? It was about a year.
They started to go up as soon as we came out of COVID. They started to gradually creep up. And then about a year and a half ago, they peaked. Like, they were very, very high.
Yeah. So they couldn't, those numbers couldn't sustain itself. And what we're finding through our crew leasing division right now is that a lot of these rentals are coming up right now, and that the people that signed a year ago are wanting to negotiate. So for us, we're going on to Rent Faster. We're looking at the prices within any community that these properties are in and noticing that rents are dropping. So the first thing as a landlord, you can't freak out. When we're running our numbers, it's perfect. You guys are on the session tonight about best places to buy, meaning where you're going to get the best rents. But you have to go off worst case numbers when you're a landlord. And even if your property is empty, we would rather your property go empty for a month, even two, if it comes to choosing the right person. We don't want you guys just throwing anyone in there. We definitely don't do it at Crew Property Leasing. So you know what? You have to be ready. And Tim, what can landlords do if leases are coming up and they're not hearing from the tenants if they're going to renew?
Yeah, you have to really be proactive. You have to contact your tenants. Don't wait for them to come to you. So if you got a lease coming up in a couple of months, it's always good to contact them 1 or 2 months ahead of time and ask them what they're doing. Are they going to stay? Do they want to stay? Are they going to leave? And if they're going to stay, we're seeing right now that they may ask for certain rent reductions or certain perks or something like that. If you can build it into your cash flow model, we suggest that, yes, do that slight rental decrease. If you're getting, $1,200 for a basement suite and, you want to be nice to your tenants, you can say, look, for this next year, we'll do $1,175. That may be enough to keep that tenant for another year, and it's only a $25 hit on your cash flow every month. But you do whatever you can to re-sign those tenants that you're very close to your rental rate.
Yeah, you're better off losing $50 or $100 than the average rents these days are $2,000, $2,100 than missing a month's rent. So we would rather you be proactive and don't stress about it. When you look at the big picture, I mean, in the last 3 years, Calgary's real estate has gone up close to $100,000. So when you look at $100,000, once again, if you're vacant for 1 month or 2 months, worst case, you know what? When you look at the big picture, you won't even remember that. So that is our Crew Tip of the Week. If this is your first Crew Tip of the Week, subscribe to Crew TV. There's hundreds, if not a few hundred at least, tips on there that can keep you up to date with real estate investing in Calgary or wherever you're watching from. There's some great tips on there. So subscribe to Crew TV.